I'm going to show you how to change the blade on this saw. It's pretty easy. The hardest part's getting this blade unwound. And I'll show you probably the safest way to do this. It comes with a little paper tag on it, but I don't know. I like to put tie wraps on them if I'm going to store them. We'll get this little paper tag off here. You try to get somewhere where it's safe, where you can run. You just kind of step behind the saw here and pitch it out. That's the best way. Kind of exciting, huh? All right. We'll, as soon as the air traffic's out of the way, I'll start over again. Thank you very much. Recircling. The blade on this saw is it's a carbon blade. It's 1 1/4 by 0.042 by 7/8 by 13 feet 2 inches. This is made by a local store here, and I'm going to show you how to change the blade on this saw. Go do it step by step and show you how easy it is to change the blade. Little safety feature here. We like to try to build these saws to keep the guards on the saw at all times. So there's no way you can run this saw without the guard. They can back this off here. It don't take much to back it off. You bump the wheel forward. That releases the tension on it. This is the tensioner here. Just back that off, give it a bump. The best way is to take and roll the blade. This may be something for the funniest home videos. And then let it fall forward. Teeth down, preferably. If they don't, it's on backwards. All right. Put that out of the way. Always put the teeth down so you don't accidentally step on it. Get it out of your work area. Now you just reverse the process. I'd say it's advisable to wear gloves. Very advisable. Just roll the blade on. Very advisable to wear gloves. You roll it in the direction that the saw cuts. It'll kind of self-align itself. Go back over here on your adjuster. A lot of theories about how to adjust the tension on the saw. I go by the feel. She's ready to go. Put a little more tension on it. We'll just see how it runs there. They say that you can put like 30 foot-pounds of tension, but how do you know if this is fine thread, coarse thread? That's it. Put the guard back down. Give her a test run. Burn a hole. Good. So let's saw some wood. Start with your saw back against the stops. These are adjustable dogs. Something that holds the wood down. Usually most of your wood's gonna be put here on this side, cutting it into smaller pieces. If you want to start in the middle, wherever you want to start. These the guides are adjustable. Good for this piece of wood. This is I guess you could say a maiden voyage of this saw here. It's the first piece of wood it's going to cut. So. This one's already been slabbed. Just kind of a test piece. So let's see what happens. Just slap it right up against the dogs. This is pretty square already, so you don't have to worry about all the adjustability. Just tighten the dog down. Got little knobs on them that makes it real easy. Push this side out. It's good to have a little rubber mallet or something. You want to dog them in a little bit more. We'll dog this side with the short dogs. We'll raise these dogs up a little bit. Just kind of screw these little turnbuckle things in. I'm sure you can see what I'm doing. Fresh paint makes it a little bit tough. Put this camera over here where you can see what I'm doing. That's the adjustable dogs there. I'll zoom in on a little. Show you what I'm doing. Just these little knobs. I'd say it'd be advisable to wear gloves doing this. You can adjust it straight up to where it's level, squares up the wood, or you can adjust it where you want it, like halfway. We're going to put this about a couple inches off the bottom. somewhere. I'm just going to put it about 2 inches. Lock the dog down. We turn these in. It actually works as an adjustable dog. Where it just gets a bite on it. That's the way they work. Alright. You adjust this by just a little bolt winch adjustment. Raise it up to the cut 26 inches thick. That cuts 28 inches on the width. That's a pretty big log. So what I'm doing now is take this, get it up to your wood. I like to check it and see if it's real square, see how square it is or whatever. So you're gonna take and just run your blade real slow. Make sure no knots are gonna stop the blade. Yeah, I think we can take that off pretty even. Alright. Got a swanky little handle there, huh? With this thing all the way down, if all your dogs are down, it'll make a 1-inch cut. As long as your dogs are all laying down. And using your short dogs, you make that last cut. So we start at 1 inch. There's a little marker here, a little ruler that shows you where you're at. So right there's 1 inch. See how much we can get out of this. So we could almost get a 2x6 or 4x6 out of this. We're going to clean it up right here and see what it looks like. Alright, here we go. Gonna see something now. Not too bad for the first cut. Nice little piece of slab. Good kindling. Checked all your adjustments, make sure everything's tight. I like it. I like it a lot. Make sure your guides are all tight. Got 2 bolts on each one that locks them down. Looks pretty good. Little tilt adjustment here. Changes the angle of your blade. Lock that down, back it off a half turn. Pull this lever, it tilts the saw so you don't have to bring it back up to cover clear the wood. Pull it back. Make your adjustments for the next cut. Let's see, let's cut a 1x. So you take your markers like 6.5, drop it down to like 5, and bring it back up about 5.5. Alright, we're ready to make a 1x. It's like a 1x4. Those little motors, you always have to push it. Here's 1x4. Little sander on that, that's finished lumber. Cuts a lot better than them old chainsaw mills. Back, lock her in. Like I say, with these dogs laying down, you can make the final cut will be a 1-inch cut. Down below. Back up. About 4.5. This blade, these blades usually take about an 1/8 of an inch of wood curve, so you can get it exactly on the button by lowering it a little bit more, about an 1/8 of an inch more. So instead of, we start at 6.5, we're going to be about 4 3/8. So that should make a pretty square cut. Nice summer day. It's been about mid-70s to 80s. Too hot for me. Beautiful wife from Argentina, and she loves it here. It's not hot. The 40, 50, and 60 below zero is a little bit tough to get used to, but she loves it. And I love her, so we're here to stay. Alright, let's take a shot of that. Here we go. So turn it on. Gas. Looks like we had a little dog problem there right at the end, but look at that wood. Look at that. It's pretty close to the one before to me. All right, let's check everything.